Welcome to Style Masterclass, the podcast that teaches women to look stylish and feel confident so that they can show up ready to conquer and slay no matter what size they are. I'm your host, Miss J. You ready?
Welcome back to today's Style Masterclass podcast. Today, we're going to talk about how to turn your getting ready time into me time. This actually was born from a question, I guess it's a question or statement I received. And it was from my coach through one of her assistant coaches. And her assistant coach said, I love Judith. I love her work, but I don't want to get ready faster. In fact, my getting ready time is me time. I want to savor it. I want to make the most of it. And I was like, oh, that's so juicy. I have to bring it to the podcast because oftentimes you will hear me talk about how to make getting ready faster or easier and how to make those results repeatable. And you know, I'm all about efficiencies and effectiveness. I love me some productivity, especially when it comes to getting ready, because I coach so many women who are self-professed busy. So I want to talk about the other side of the coin. For some of y'all who like to luxuriate and take your time getting ready, how do you make that me time? So I'm going to give you a client examples of this because I've had so many clients who feel the same way. And I would be remiss if I did not talk about those examples just as much as I talked about the examples of women who get ready more efficiently, more effectively, more productively. So let's go. Number one. And this is going to sound a little funny and maybe counterintuitive, but this is something that came up for a client. She was like, I'm so rushed in the morning. And if I were to be honest, I want to take like an hour and a half to 2 hours to kind of, in her words, putz around the house, journal, drink coffee, and slowly get ready. I don't like to do it all at once. I like to shower and then go sip my coffee. I like to then go and do my hair when it's dried a little bit more. And then I like to go journal. And then I like to put my clothes on. And she didn't wear a whole lot of makeup. So she's like, maybe I'll do mascara and a lipstick and then I roll. And if I were to be honest, the whole process takes about an hour and a half. And I was like, oh, that's incredible. More of that, please. And in fact, that's a little bit closer to how I get ready myself these days. I wake up, I pray, I brush my teeth, I put water on my face because I've washed it the night before. So it's just a quick water rinse of my face. And I kind of wander around my house. And then I go get dressed. And my workout, which is just walking, doesn't happen until later on in the afternoon when I've done my second or third outfit change of the day. So if you really think about it, my getting ready sort of spread throughout the day. I don't make this a problem. Now, I do have a routine for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and 8 minutes because I've perfected those after a lifetime of being a lawyer. So what I said to this client who likes to putz around the house, in their words, for an hour and a half and get ready in this like sort of intermittent way is morning routines are made at night. You've heard me say this a million times on this podcast. If you're a listener, morning routines are made at night. So how do we create a nighttime scenario that supports the woman in the morning who wants to take an hour and a half? This is something we talk about in Style Masterclass. We have a whole course called Getting Ready Like a Boss. And for some of you, getting ready like a boss means slowing down and taking your damn time. For some of you, that means creating efficiencies and cutting that time down to just as much as possible as required to get your ass out of the house. It's going to be different for each of you. But if you want more luxurious time, we got to look at your nighttime routine. And this is something I talk about inside of Style Masterclass all the time. The second scenario I want to talk about is guilt-free, shame-free version of this. Now, if you want to take your time and make this luxurious, it's hard to do that if you're shaming yourself and guilting yourself about getting ready in this way. Now, this may come, and this is a client example. I had a client whose mother was very, very adamant that getting ready should only take a set amount of time. And that all the other fussing and preening and primping was unnecessary and silly. Just do what you need to do and get ready so we can get out of the house. Now, I have so much love for her mom. I can't imagine. There were multiple children to get ready. She had to work. get ready already. Let's just go, right? I can hear it. I can feel it. I understand it. You probably understand it too. So I get why her mom ingrained in her, you don't need to do all that. Fast forward to being an adult. As an adult, when she wanted to preen and primp and spend time playing with her hair, trying different hairstyles, playing with makeup, taking as long as it needed to take. And she has the time now. She's self-employed. Oh, the guilt and the shame was queued up. This is silly. It's unnecessary. Just get ready already. That script played in her head. And one of the things I coached her on is, okay, before we get compassion for your mom, compassion for you first. Can we understand why as an adult, this is still playing out for you? And if we have compassion for your mom, we can understand why she was saying it. How would you like to think about this now? So for all of you who would like to luxuriate in the morning and preen and primp and play, do so, my darling. And if you needed a permission slip, here is your permission slip. You have it always. But go preen, go primp, go play, and listen for any voices in your head that say you should just hurry up and get ready. Those voices might be there, your flavor, your version of it. But just like I tell my Style Masterclass students, just because your mama or your auntie or somebody said something doesn't make it so. In Style Masterclass, we revisit all of those stories over and over again. Third and last, luxuriating during your getting ready time is going to look different for each of you. And here's what I mean by that. I have a client who would love to get ready, but her getting ready is getting ready to go work out. It is not your traditional getting your hair done or putting your makeup on. And she did workout classes during the day. I think there was like 2 at least during the day. She was also a doctor, so she sometimes did rounds. Her getting ready didn't look like what we traditionally see in a movie montage. So she said to me, I hear you say get ready, but it doesn't quite resonate with me because I'm not doing any of the traditional getting ready things. I don't do my hair or my makeup because I sweat profusely because I do 2 workouts a day for my online community. And I said, oh my gosh, perfect. What does getting ready mean to you? And if we were to make this a luxurious, amazing experience where you took your time because that was her particular goal, what does that look like for you? My getting ready is very different than hers. I have very curly hair. I want to do something with it. I like to wear some makeup. That's part of luxurious getting ready for me. It's going to be different for each of you. And one of the things we worked on during Style Masterclass was her owning what that looked like for her. And by the end, what was really cool is I got to see her try on all these different style of braids and hairdos and ways of putting her hair up for her workouts for her community. All this amazing workout gear that we got for her that was aligned with her brand and how she wanted to show up to do her work in the world. And we up-leveled her scrub game because she was still a doctor. The cool thing is, my friends, whatever luxuriating, getting ready time looks like for you, that's what I want you to take ownership over. So your mission, should you choose to accept it, is number 1, I want you to join us for an upcoming free class we have where you can learn more about putting together polished outfits in 10 minutes or less, and more about how we roll inside of Style Masterclass. The other thing I want you to work on is what's your nighttime routine look like? Getting ready could be shame-free. Listen for those scripts playing in your head. And last, what does a luxurious getting ready time look like and mean for you? Until next time, Miss J out.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. To learn more about how to work with me, go to judithgaton.com. Click on the Start Here button to get access to my free personal style class. I give you a quick style win, a confidence boost, and you walk away with the tools to start getting stylish. Who doesn't love that? See you there. Miss J out.